Mark James, the laser guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
What's up, guys? DJ Mike James coming at you. Got a brand new product from our friends over at Eytse. If this thing is what I think it is, and I'm pretty sure that it is, this may be the laser light that all of you will be interested in this year, especially with the Black Friday sales coming and all those things coming along. Without further ado, I'm gonna get my trusty knife out, so watch it. Get this thing open and let's see what we got from our friends over at Eytse. I am super excited about this product. As we get into it here, let's crack her open. And as we get into it, we got our user manual. What's a manual?
What do you need that for?
We've got a DMX cable. That there. Power con. And as we get into this, we've got our actual unit and we've got the remote control. Now I will go over some of this stuff with you guys. Like I said, I just received this. I did get some clarification because on the Etsy store on Amazon, which of course you will find the link in the description for this laser if you're interested in it. Build quality, it is all aluminum construction. First and foremost, love this mount, that it is a top mount or a bottom mount fixture. Again, aluminum, so it's super lightweight. We'll get into some of the functions here for you as we get into it. We've got our menu screen with our up, down, and enter, power con in, DMX in and out, and of course, we're gonna get this thing plugged in. We do have our front cover here, so let's go ahead and drop that down because we're gonna get this thing fired up and see what she's gonna do. Now, Etsy's had this. This is their EY003-L model. They've had this in production. It just came, I mean, it literally just came out. I probably got one of the first ones to be sent out for review. And I'm gonna get this thing plugged in and check it out. From my understanding is not only do we have our remote control option, which I'll go through all of that, I am gonna shoot an extended video on this product, doing a tutorial on the light, not only the light elf app, the remote, the programming, things along those lines, give you guys a really good idea what you're gonna get with this laser. Now, if you remember not that long ago, we did the Shed 6-watt version of this laser, which is a light elf programmable laser also. It's probably double the price of this unit as well as 3 times the wattage. So the benefit of a 2-watt in this instance, 1, the size, portability, 2, wattage safety. So when you got guys out there crowd scanning kids and youngsters, with a 6-watt laser, you're going to be a little more comfortable with a 2-watt version of that laser. And then I do have plans to go ahead and pit this head to head against the 6-watt and just kind of see. I want to see what the differences are as far as the programming, the light elf capabilities, things along those lines. But without any further ado, let's get this bad boy plugged in and check out what she's going to do. So we got standard power con. Of course, it's only about 4 foot maybe, but that's all right because we got the power strip right here. Let me get this plugged in. As she gets fired up here. Now, I did just do a video for Karaoke, which is a subsidiary of Sala, and he was telling me that in China right now, it's a very competitive market for the laser patterns and the software to be able to use these. That is very expensive for them to be able to provide a unit like this, being a 2-watt laser, with the patterns, with the light elf, all those things, which I'm going to get in here in just a second. I believe I do have it on its auto show 0. And we can get into the remote if we want to, but I'd rather get into the light elf app myself. So let me go ahead and prop this up so I can show you guys some of these laser patterns. As I get this little stand locked in place here, which that's kind of nice too. And you will see some of the patterns are different from our Shed 6 watt. I do need to get my phone out because I am going to Bluetooth to this laser. So just watch some of the auto patterns here as I get into the Light Elf app, which you guys are familiar with if you watch the Shed 6 watt Light Elf compatible laser video. Again, this is a 2 watt Light Elf compatible video, or Light Elf compatible fixture. Look how super fast it's actually connects to this fixture. It takes sheds a little bit longer, but again, a lot of these patterns you'll see in the other lasers. And of course, we've got it running auto, so it's running animations and patterns, which these being patterns and of course animations being animations. So let's take a look at it, and we'll go, as I'm going into this, again, I will shoot an extended tutorial on using this as well as the remote control. But for these purposes, I want to get into this and start using it. So at this point, I'm going to go into animations. And when we double click on that, you can see I've got certain animations already checked here in the tick play mode. So they're going to run through the animations that I kind of have played already. But if we wanted to clear that, we can. I'm going to tick play. Tick play, we're going to select all of them. We're going to run the loop. And then you're just going to loop through all of the different animations in there. And of course, a lot of these still look extremely familiar. There are a few different ones, which I do really like. The other thing going into this, of course, you can adjust your speed. You can change the color of all of these. And again, I'll get into that a little bit more when I do the tutorial on the Light Elf Bluetooth app itself. I'm going to back out of here because as Christmas is approaching, and what I really like about this is that we have a Christmas suite on this particular laser. So let's click on the Christmas suite, and now we're going to be able to see a real good look at some of the Christmas graphics. And of course, I do have a Christmas thing coming up, so check out some of these graphics because they are really super cool. I really like this one, and again, you will be seeing this light at my big show coming up December 7th, and you'll have to check out all these little Christmas graphics that are super sick. So let's just let this run through the Christmas stuff for a second, since that is coming up here real quick. And again, if you're looking for an awesome gift idea for a DJ or you know, your club, your theater, or what have you, to have this type of control over this type of laser at this price point is literally unheard of. It's unheard of, I'm telling you guys. But check it out. I do like how crispy and colorful these graphics are, more so than possibly the bigger lasers that we've done reviews on. They've changed some of the color graphics. They've done a few different things as far as making the graphics themselves more colorful. And I'll get into that when I pop back into the animations. Again, we're only projecting this maybe 4 foot, so we will get this out into a space, get it shining. I want to see exactly what this thing's going to do, get some haze in the air, and let's just watch some of these Christmas graphics because it's a super cool feature that is not available on the other fixture. All right, guys, so as you can see, I'm going to show you real quick here that I'm in my Light Elf app. Of course, like I said, the only other laser in this class with Light Elf and this app and being able to be programmed is, of course, the Shed 6 watt. But keep in mind price, size, wattage, all of those issues. And now I'm going to go in here because I always want you guys to see this, that we've got the Christmas app here. And I'm going to click on that and look at that. We just went into Christmas slash Happy New Year type stuff. Again, you can double click into any of these lighting packages and then go ahead and you have tick mode where you can select the actual graphics that you want to run, graphics that you don't want to run. So I'm going to kind of stand here and let you guys look at this Christmas package setup. So for any of you that have Christmas shows coming up, I've got a huge one coming up December 7th, Christmas in Heart of Charleston. You can bet your bottom dollar I will absolutely be using this laser out there for the Christmas festivities this year up on the square. So stay tuned for that video. Again, that event will be December 7th. But just check out this Christmas package. The other laser doesn't have it unless there's some way to upgrade the the interior part of that laser, like the programming inside the laser, which I'm not familiar with that, but this already having it on there is absolutely fantastic. Check out some of these Christmas graphics. Feature, guys, to have this Christmas package in here, especially around December. And I'm kind of I'm hoping maybe there might be a way for this to change. There are Halloween graphics already in the animation packages, and if you set that up in Tick Play, you can isolate out just the Halloween graphics. So you have a laser suite for Halloween and you have a laser suite for Christmas, which is just super sick. I'm so excited about this laser from Eytse. Like I said, if you have the means and want one of these programmable Light Elf app lasers, bro, I'm telling you, check this thing out. It is amazing for what it is. It's Santa, I know him. Well, it's kind of like the New Year part of it, this calendar and the time thing. But I want it to get back into the Merry Christmas thing.
They're just crisp.
There it is.
That's sweet. And you could probably set it to just do that one, can't you?
You can. I could set it just to do this graphic. I can tick any one of these graphics and have them rotate through. And I love how the second graphic is the snowfall in that one. Just like the second graphic in this one, we've got Santa and then we've got the things dropping. So keep in mind in these settings, like for instance, your animations, the Christmas settings, things along those lines, there are 50 different animations that are pre-programmed in here. A lot of these I really, really like just because we don't have them on the other laser to be that specific. So even if I went into our regular animations, which if we click in here, there's 50 of those. I'm going to show you guys that real quick. I'm going to back out, click into Christmas, double click it. There's 50 of those. You can see in Tick Play, you can turn these on, turn them off. You can change the speed. As we get back in here, one of my favorite things about this is the draw and the type to text. because you can literally put any message you want. You hit the text button, you can type that in. There's a few different varieties of fonts that you can use. And as you'd seen when I did the Gibson City thing, I of course did that on the 6-watt laser, had that thing projecting and whatnot. If we go into draw, which is where you'll be able to import images like off of your phone, things along those lines. And of course, when I do mine, I do my logo, of course. And so if we double click on that, we can go in here. You can see where I imported in here, had it recognize it. But now I can go into configure, which is super cool on this because it will let me zoom and let me do a few different things. We can make it super tiny. We can set it normal. The other thing is we've got some motion on here that we can use also. Where it'll flip my logo back and forth, which is super cool, man. I mean, that's really sweet. Like I said, getting into the other laser, I didn't really have as much fun as I actually am, using this one. And as I get in here and turn these things up and just kind of show you the different things you can do. Now, this is just an image that I uploaded off my phone of my logo, of course. You guys are all pretty familiar with that. But again, really, really happy. I'm just going to set all that to reset. Of course, I can go in and change the color schematics of this as well, but that is my actual logo color, so I'm going to keep it on that. But as it stands right now, this Eytse 2-watt Light Elf programmable remote control laser is absolutely sick. This thing is sick. And like I said, at the price point, link will be in the description. Check it out. If you're looking to get into a laser like this, where you have this kind of control at this price point, it is unheard of anywhere else, guys. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be the product you have. I'm absolutely confident in that. It's here in the last year or so, I've somewhat become a laser aficionado. Mark James, the laser guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Since everyone is sending me their products, and it's rare that I get super excited. I think the last time I was this excited about a product would have been the Shed 6-watt laser. And I like this one better. 1, the lower wattage. 2, the lower price point. And 3, the applications, as well as the Christmas suite and a couple other things that the other ones aren't even offering. So feast your eyes. I'm going to get this into the animations for a little bit. Well, I'll just throw it into random, as you'll be able to see it go through some random patterns as we do a little shoot around, and then get ready because we are going to pit these lasers head to head versus the Shed 6-watt, which is considerably bigger, considerably more expensive, and you're really going to get essentially the same capabilities out of the Constellar laser as you are going to get out of this little guy right here. So again, Christmas shopping, Black Friday, all that stuff's coming up. I'm really excited about this fixture right here, and I'm glad that Eytse sent it to me. Special thanks to the Family Worship Center, the Wright family, letting me come in here and shoot my videos again, because this is a pretty decent setup as far as being able to get these lasers out in a space, get some haze in the air, let you guys check out the beam patterns, let you guys check out the actual laser functions itself. This laser is also controlled with the Light Elf app, which is fantastic. And at this price point, I never do this, but I'm telling you right now, if you are looking for an animated laser, 2-watt programmable by the Light Elf app, go out and buy this laser. I will have the link in the description. I'll have it right here on the screen for you as well. I do want you guys to take full advantage of this. It is literally a fraction of the price for a 2-watt programmable animated laser, and you can't go wrong. Like I said, I never tell you to go out and just absolutely buy a product, but I'm telling you, I am highly recommending this product because I'm super impressed with it. So without any further ado, we're going to get haze up in the air. I'm going to go through some of the functions, some of the features that are in this light. I've already done that a little bit back in the studio, but I kind of want you guys to see exactly what's going on out here. I want you to see these laser beam patterns. We're going to get the lights off. All right, guys, as you can see, Eytse absolutely knocked it out of the park with this product. The price point, the laser beams, I'm hoping you guys are catching that, you know, across the haze that we have up. Super crisp, super bright, 2-watt laser, $220 something. I'm telling you guys, if you have the means and want a laser like this at this price point, also that's programmable with the Light Elf app, you cannot go wrong with this Eytse 2-watt laser. Again, the link will be in the description. Sheds on the 6-watt, which is the only other laser in this class that you can get with the Light Elf app, programmable. And I gotta be honest with you, at the price points, what this laser is, the size of it, the portability, you can hide this thing in a corner. It's only 2 watts, so you're not, oh, that's a sick laser pattern, dude. Just getting caught up with it. The only other laser that you can get that even has this capability is the 6-watt at almost double, almost triple the price. So keep that in mind when you guys are shopping around here for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, all of your gigs coming up, and having a Christmas light package in here, which I'm fixing to connect to my laser here and switch it over so you guys can get a look at that. All right, guys, so you just checked out me demoing the brand new 2-watt programmable laser from our friends over at Eytse. Product number EY003-L. Again, the link will be in the description. I will stay tuned because I will be doing an in-depth video on not only the remote control, the programming through the Light Elf software app. So that video is coming. I'm going to go really in depth on tick plays and loops and text and some of the little caveats about those programs, and also the draw feature, which is how we get my logo on here, because I can just upload a simple image off of my phone. I'll talk about laser points and all of those things like I did before. But I gotta tell you guys, Eytse hit a home run with this. I can't tell you guys enough. Again, the link will be in the description for this. The price point on this is fantastic. The size of it is super sweet. I am absolutely planning on getting another one of these and running a pair of them. And in fact, I may have convinced some other folks to sort of transition over and get a couple of them as well. And we may be running Christmas packages, DMX together out on Christmas in the heart of Charleston. So stay tuned for that video, which will be coming up beginning of next month, December 7th. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you anything to do so. Helps me out a little bit. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.